This will finish very, very quickly somehow. I don't know how, but
Rook d8.
Look terrible.
Yeah, he will be running like a Lola with his king from king side to queen side. No, I don't like it.
Yes. It's look terrible, yeah?
I think now Magnus will show why it looks terrible.
Why? Because looks okay. Let's play the most stupid moves. You know?
Which one?
Rook e1.
Rook e1.
Yes.
Okay, he protected the bishop on d6.
Okay. You take.
No, I cannot take, I guess. Bishop e4.
Queen h3. Still I'm alive.
Yes, you are. And there is no
Still
rook,
alive.
rook g1? No?
No.
Not
you can
yet.
take
Okay.
that.
No, you can take on h5.
Yeah.
Okay, then maybe first rook g1.
Where?
Good, rook g1.
Rook g1.
Bishop e4 is the idea.
Yes.
And then
okay. So now what?
the end is near.
Queen f5 or bishop f5. I don't know where.
No, bishop
bishop
f5.
f5?
No way.
Why? Still alive.
Bishop c6.
Okay. All right.
But you can play bishop g6.
Yes.
So
bishop f5.
yeah.
Still alive.
But maybe we shouldn't start with rook c1.
So, but what to? Yeah, but how to start?
Bishop e4.
Okay, let's
Queen
let's
h3
change
is
to
there.
Navarre again because there is a lot of moves there.
This one.
How is the time? Oh, 47 minutes. That's why.
More than enough.
He's enjoying his
He
position.
played bishop e4.
Oh, terrible.
Terrible for black.
Yeah, terrible. Okay, let's say rook d6. I don't see any other move. Or rook d5. But okay, rook d5 or rook d6.
Rook.
G1
Yeah.
and g6. No, you don't have. You're still without threats, yeah?
Yet.
Yet.
No, I think I want to take on g7 as rook.
Okay. All right.
And then rook g1.
Right. If I do f6,
Queen h6.
okay, what to do? Terrible.
Or even rook g6 and the second rook goes to g1.
Yeah.
This one.
So what to do? Let's try rook d5.
Giving
A little bit stupid move.
rook d5. It shouldn't be. Yeah, maybe.
I have to do something, you know. Otherwise, you are going to crush me. Rook g1, can I?
Rook g1, you can take on f5 now.
Yes. With what?
Even with rook.
Yes. Queen take h6
And what?
and mate.
Here?
Yeah.
There is no mate, there is f6.
Oh wow. I mean, it should be somewhere mate.
Not immediately.
Bishop takes f6.
f6.
Yes, let's say.
Not a nice one.
No.
And if I take on f5? Queen h6 again. Take. Yeah, okay.
Mate.
Done.
Sorry.
Accepted.
Okay. So what we said?
Rook G1.
Rook G1. Terrible, yeah? Rook takes. And queen takes. And rook G5. Rook G5.
No, Rook H5, Rook G5, Queen H7, and Rook F1.
How come? How come?
No, even here you can play Rook G1. No. Yes, you can play.
Yeah, but here.
No, nothing.
Ah, bishop takes G7 is threatening. Okay,
Yeah.
queen is. No, you cannot move the queen. Okay. No, this is. I don't know how he will finish the game, but it's completely lost position.
And it's not the best game he had in his career.
Yeah, rook G1 here should be killing. So.
He played Rook F3.
Rook F3. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Also type of move.
Do you think so?
Yes.
No, I mean he's not in a rush.
Yes.
F5
He's
is
preparing rook
Yeah,
G1.
Rook G1.
Yeah. Yes. Right. He
So
don't
he
need.
played the move I suggested.
Yes. Okay. No, this is a great move, of course. Yeah. You don't need to do anything
To give any chances, I guess.
No. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. Okay. So this is close to resign. Navarra is thinking. I think it will be a draw.
That I meant, first of all, of course, the game of Magnus Carlsen, but it really simplified till a certain degree. I think we've seen it around this point, move 23, where it was clear Magnus supposed to have a devastating attack here. And yeah, b5, rook to g1, rook a7 was perhaps the only way for black not to get mated immediately. And during the press conference, I was discussing with my colleagues, and we were sure that rook g3 here would have finished the game. Magnus have played bishop f6 pretty quickly, and there is a feeling that he missed something, because bishop f6, g6, and then queen h3, and it doesn't look like the most energetic way to continue the attack. Right, with the help of computer engine, we've managed to figure out that this was winning. Rook takes, queen takes. And I'm honestly not sure about the lines here, but yeah, after rook g7, bishop takes g7, it turns out that the best way for black is to give a check on c1 and to give a check on g5, making sure that queens are coming off the board, but the position is completely winning for white, of course. Right. Instead, Magnus has played queen h3, and interestingly enough, he's not the one who is in the time trouble. So he played the move quickly, possibly being affected by Anish's time trouble. And yeah, I've mentioned there are two games here, Magnus against Giri, as well as Shahriar Mamediyarov and Dimitrij Arena still playing. But in the other game, in Mamedyarov's game, they are much closer to a time control. So it's more or less quiet endgame, so I believe we should better concentrate on this one, at least till the time control, to make sure that Anish will be in time to make the moves. Currently it's move 30, and Anish is on seconds. Right, after queen h3, rook d6 was played. So the rook attacks the bishop, that's kind of important. Queen to h4. And yeah, now obviously f takes g6 is a huge threat, to which black apparently doesn't really have any untitled. It's like, okay, so some simple lines like g5 for instance would lose immediately after rook g5 queen h8, right? F takes g6 is a huge threat. So, and being short, I believe the position is just bad for black. Being short of time, Anish comes up with perhaps the most resistant move. Rook takes f6, eliminating the bishop, making sure that position gets simplified. But yeah, this way Magnus gets serious material advantage. Queen takes c6, not bishop g7, but bishop e7 was played, of course. Yeah, bishop e7, queen takes c6, queen takes, bishop takes, king to g7, f g6, f g6, and it's probably a time to stop, to do some head count. It's a clear exchange up for Magnus Carlsen. There might be some technical difficulties, not that much material left. In some cases, you know, say bishop in a pawn versus rook in a pawn, in some cases gives black some drawing chances, but I believe objectively there is little doubt this position has to be winning for white. d4 was played. It's move 32. Anish is down seconds. So that's a tough position as well as not enough time. And since Magnus's main rival Sergei Karyakin made the draw today, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's game. I expect Magnus to win, and then he will be clear half a point ahead, leading the tournament, with Sergei Karyakin being just half a point behind, obviously, and having the white pieces tomorrow. That will be a really interesting game to look for. All right, so Magnus, despite having 15 minutes, he's playing pretty fast. So apparently he has already established the way he's planning to convert his advantage. So d5 was played. Anish goes for b4. So now a b4, bishop b4. Yeah, I was looking at something like this: a b4, bishop takes b4, rook f4 in order to collect another pawn. Or maybe you don't need rook f4 for this. It's like, yeah, that's an important thing, by the way. At some point you have to understand, okay, we are no longer playing for an attack, right? And to make a move like rook a1, for instance. However, Magnus proves me wrong, because he says we do play for an attack. Bishop e8, attacking the g6 pawn and creating a threat of rook f7. So, sort of double attack. Bishop g5, apparently the only move. h4, and this has to be an end of it. So, is there a move not to resign immediately? Okay, I mean, Anish plays bishop h4 because he's on seconds, and let's remind once again, there is no increment before move 60. Unlike in many other tournaments, I really like this time control. So no increment before move 60. If you're in time trouble, it does mean you're in time trouble. You have to make those 40 moves. There will be no increment. So that partly explains why Anish Giri is playing this position, because it's, believe me, it's dead lost. Rook takes g6, king to h7, and there should be a clear-cut way for white to win. I believe something like rook f7, the simplistic way, should win, but there should be more than that. Magnus goes with rook to c6, and yeah, and it looks like there is no way for this bishop to move. It's like bishop g4 runs into rook f4, so double attack on both bishops, right? And h5, funny enough, still loses to bishop takes h5, rook takes h4, and the bishop on h5 is lost once again. And that much was played. Rook f4, rook went to g7, and yeah, and without making a move, I'm not sure if Anish lost on time or he resigned without waiting for Carlsen to make a move. I believe bishop g6 is good enough to win the game. Rook takes, rook takes. If king takes there, then white simply collects the bishop on g4 and then takes the pawn on b4, then can take the other pawn. So it's absolutely hopeless. All right, so I believe we'll have the press conference with Carlsen and Giri in some 10 minutes. Players still have to make their way to a press conference hall, and meanwhile let's check the other game where it's still good 5 moves before the time control, and Magnus is somewhat short of time. That's Shamkir Magnus against Dingley Ren. To remind you, for those who joined us later, it looked pretty even somewhere around this point with 23.